John Deere 4430, 4630 Reman long blocks. There's a serial number break on the fuel system, so we need to know, we need an image of your fuel injector before we would sell one or ship one, because they're not interchangeable. Ours do come with injectors. And if it's 4630, we build one engine to cover two, but if it's 4630, you'd have to add your little spacer block here. And as always with these engines, we can't guarantee the whole pan fitment because pans are hard to find, and we want to sell a sealed engine, so we include it with it, but it's not always the correct one. So that's a minor inconvenience, but it helps us keep the engine sealed up. So probably the biggest conundrum we run into with the 404 is that it costs the same amount of money to build the 404 as it does to build the 466, 6076, or even the 81s. And obviously the value of the tractors are not the same, so that price point's a little tough for the guy with the 4430 or 4630. So full disclosure, we field calls every day for engines, and you can always rebuild your engine for less money than you can buy a used engine. I'll repeat that. If your engine's just using oil and needs, or smoking or whatever, it's worn, you know, it's a high-hour engine, you can always rebuild that cheaper than you can even buy a used engine. So when to choose buying something complete would be, hey, I can't wait and I gotta go. That's where our core rebate works great. The other option is I got a rod out the side of my block and a crankshaft's bad, and I can't get a block, can't find a block, can't get a block, can't repair my block, etc. Then that changes it too. So I know that these engines are not for everybody. We're not trying to sell them to everybody. We're not building a ton of these particular ones because they're going to be slow sellers. And we don't want to spend the money to just set them on the shelf. But we've got a couple of each. So if it's something you really want, you can't find one, you can't overhaul yours, we've got them on the shelf. I have to sell them to you. We're going to go to a 2-year warranty on these. The only thing that we want you to do is service the engine, and when you service the engine, you pull an oil sample. We cover all the costs for the oil sample, not the service, but that just shows us that the guy's checking is, doing the right thing. We want to warranty anything that we do, but it's hard to warranty something that if a guy doesn't take care of it, or he never changes the oil in it, because 2,000 hours on it, and says that, whatever, something's happened to it, but we have no history of it. That's just hard to do. So basically, all sound guards, we have one of every option available on the shelf. So if we can help you out, let us know.